Okay, so once you've got your Excel Part 1 package, first thing to do in the zip file is to right click and extract. Okay, we don't want to be working within the zip file. We want you to be working within the actual folder that is out here. Okay, so this is the file Part 1 inside. It's XLSM, okay, macro enabled. Okay, so let's open this, and this is the Excel environment, green color. Okay, so Excel1, the first thing you notice is that the environment is like a giant table. Okay, it's made up of boxes. Okay, column A, B, C, and so on, and then rows 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, and how much space you need? Excel allows after X, Y, Z, A, B, A, B, and so on. It keeps going. Okay, so and if you need more rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, it can keep going down endlessly. Okay, thousands and so on. Okay, so that is the Excel environment. You can type stuff into the boxes. Okay, and what happens is, let's say I type a name here in this box. By the way, the box has a reference, so this particular box, column B and row 1, and you can read off the reference on the top left hand name box here, B1. Okay, and the class is in B2, column B, row 2. Okay, so that's important as we go along. As of now, you can just be viewing whatever you type in the boxes. Okay, what you see is what you get. And another thing to note is that the contents of the boxes can be read off here in the formula bar. Okay, so what's in B1, it's here. Again, at this moment, they are the same. But as we go along, you realize that the formula bar may contain a formula, and then what is displayed in the box might be the result of the calculation. Okay, so in those cases, what's in the formula bar will differ from what is being displayed to you. Okay, so the other thing to note about Excel is that contained within one file, the Part 1, you find that there are multiple pages, or what we call sheets. Okay, so on the bottom left hand side row, you find that there are these sheets. So from contents page, the first sheet is drag and fill, sheet number 2, and so on. Okay, you can navigate using these little arrows found at the bottom. Okay, so in this Excel Part 1, we have up to 7 sheets, the last one being advanced exercises. Okay, so let's scroll back to the first sheet here called drag and fill. Okay, so to begin Excel, we just want to orientate you with some of the mouse operations in Excel. So you realize that the mouse cursor, okay, outside is normal, the arrow. Okay, once you get into the white space here, the cursor becomes this solid, thick white cross. Okay, and with this you can be clicking around to select boxes. You can actually select more than one box. I can select 3 boxes across, or I can select 3 boxes down, and so on, just by hold it down and then pull it down and then let go. Okay, that's how we select multiple boxes, like putting a rubber band around a bunch. Okay, so we're gonna guide you through some exercises here. First up is, let's click the box containing the number 6. That will be found in row C and column C and row 5, C5. Okay, so put your cursor and select the box C5 containing number 6, and we're going to move our mouse over the bottom right hand side and you notice that the cursor from a white solid cross becomes a black line type of cross, something like what I like to call like sniper mode. The accuracy is there. Okay, so bottom right, keep your mouse steady. What we're gonna do is click and hold it down, and then we're gonna drag the mouse down a couple of boxes, maybe to up to row 16. Okay, so what has happened now is that the box containing 6, what we have done is to make copies of the number 6 down. Okay, and so what is done is to drag and fill the boxes below with the contents found in the first box. Okay, and the next example, let's look at this box containing number 3 and 4. Okay, we're going to select the box containing 3 and 4. I'm going to just click in the middle of 3, hold it down, and then pull it down to 4. So I put the selection around the bunch, these 2 boxes containing 3 and 4. Once again, I'm going to mouse over the bottom right, get the accuracy, the sniper cross, hold it steady, click and hold, and then pull it down to row 16. So what has happened is, starting with a 3, 4, what Excel has done was to generate a sequence 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Okay, it could go on and on until hundreds and thousands. Okay, but following the initial pattern we selected. Next, let us look at this example. Okay, I'm going to select now 3 boxes. These 3 containing 2, blank, and 3. Okay, let's see what happens. Again, mouse over the right, bottom right, get the sniper mode, click and hold, and then pull it down to here 16. Okay, so what happened is 2 blank 3 has generated 4 blank 5, 6 blank 7, 8 blank 9. Okay, so it follows the pattern there. Okay, that's the magic of Excel. It's able to generate patterns, and it becomes very efficient when you have hundreds or thousands of data points to process. Okay, now 3 and 3.2. I think you can guess by now what will happen. Mouse over the bottom right, and we're going to pull it down. So decimals, the same rule apply. 3.2 will give you 3.4, 3.6. It will give you the increment set by the first 2 boxes. Okay, so that is numbers there for you. Just a tip here, if you look at these decimal numbers, I'm just going to select all of them. There is this format found here at the top menu, roundabout in the middle, called the number format. Okay, if you want to see like everything with 1 decimal place or 2 decimal places, okay, you can go to the number format and click on number. That will give you decimal points. Okay, the default is 2 decimal point, and you can change the decimal point here by increasing or decreasing, found here just below the number format, the top middle here. Okay, so let's say I want 1 decimal point, and so we're getting 3.0 and so on. Okay, so that's a little bit about number format. Okay, and in the next segment we're going to show you what happens to text. Okay, we've already shown you what happens to numbers.